So growing up in high school, did you always want to be an influencer?
That actually is all because of my mom. At that point, I decided I wanted to work for readers, and she was like, well, if you're going to work for me, you got to know how to work TikTok. At that time, the key to go viral was to post 3 times a day. If I go to like a restaurant or a store and they want me to hit certain points, like I have the notes app, and I will write down like everything I need to say.
Have you met Mike?
Yeah, he comes in readers.
Did he ever hook you up for getting that video to go viral?
That was actually that was my first, he invited me to dinner. So it was like my first collab.
Zoom in on me, Cassidy. What the frick, Mike?
Whoa, clear out the room, I'm coming through, they wanna see what I'm about.
And that's the name, you know?
I'm on a paper route. Extra,
You gonna hook me up? Okay.
Today's trying to tap it. I put commas over bullshit. Yeah, I put that on mamas. Hey, they trying to block all my blessings.
Hey guys, welcome back to the People of Oklahoma podcast, where I interview very interesting people, and today I have a celebrity on. I have a local influencer, the person that I strive to be every single time I post a video, and also my big competition, Mary Hathaway on the pod.
Was not expecting that intro.
Yeah, I just go for it. I just go for it, and it comes off the top of the head. I did not rehearse that in the shower 30 times this morning.
That was great. You were great.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks.
I appreciate
that was awesome.
I appreciate it. Actually, I got a funny thing to tell you.
Okay.
Your sister-in-law used
Haley?
to work for me.
Really?
Back in the day.
Where?
Fitness. Revved.
You worked at Revved?
Yeah.
I went to Revved.
Did you really?
Yes.
You go to the Brookside location?
Yeah.
I was probably already over operations of all the locations.
No, I loved Revved.
Yeah.
No treadmills.
No treadmills.
No, it was awesome.
Yeah.
I did it for probably 2 years.
Did you?
Yeah, and then I went to OSU.
Okay. Yeah, I probably...
Haley was working there when I was
I didn't
working
hire
out there.
Haley because I used to be the manager of Revved when we first opened, because that was the startup company. So I was the manager there, and then we opened a couple other locations, and I became operations manager of all the locations.
Yeah, because that's owned by the Wilsons.
Yeah,
owned it, right?
Kevin and Emily. Yes,
Yeah.
they're the ones that hired me.
Yeah, I went to school with their kids.
Oh, really? Did
Yeah.
you go to Cascia?
Yeah.
I didn't know you went to Cascia.
Yeah.
I thought you went to Bishop Kelly for some reason.
Craig, my husband, he goes to Bishop Kelly.
Craig went to Bishop Kelly.
Yeah, and then what was weird about that is I actually played sports at Bishop Kelly. So Cassia didn't have a softball team, and so I played competitive softball, and I was a pitcher, and BK had a softball team, and they didn't have a pitcher, and so they allowed me to co-op. So that's what they called it, a co-op. And I would go and I would play at Bishop Kelly's games.
What?
Yeah, so I would go to all their practices in the summer, and then BK, does that block schedule? Have you heard of that?
What's that?
Okay, so BK, they only have 4 classes a day, but they're long.
Oh, yes.
So instead of
Ponca
7
City-
or 8.
Ponca City used to do the same thing.
Yeah. So their 4th block was sports. Well, Cassia, I couldn't leave that many days of school or something. I don't know. I don't remember all the rules, but I couldn't go to the practices. So
I forgot to start the timer. Sorry, Sarah.
So I couldn't go to any of their practices. So I would go to summer practice, and then I would just show up to games. So it was
It was gangster. So
Yeah.
you were a pitcher and you just roll in.
Okay, well, I was I played competitive, and I pitched every day of the week because I was one of those players if I didn't practice, I was bad. So I wish.
That's what all the great players say. So
No, but so I would pitch every day, and then I would come play the games.
College and pitch?
Yeah, I tried.
You did? Where at?
Well, no, I tried to get. Okay, I always say I wanted to be. I had the D1 mindset, but I was not a D1 player, so I was really trying to go D1, and I was just getting good D2s and D3s and stuff, and so I really just wanted the sports experience of a D1 school, and so my last year I just was okay, I'm going to go join a sorority, and then I didn't do it. So, but
because the sports from a D2 to a D1 or even a junior. Junior college is totally different than what.
Yeah, and I'm sure I could have done it and worked really hard, and maybe one day I would have made a D1, but I wanted the big football games, and
you wouldn't have got and also if you went athletics in college, you wouldn't have got the true college.
Yeah, I'm also short for a pitcher.
Are you?
5'5".
How tall is collegiate pitcher? 6 foot?
5'9", 5'10",
really?
and I wasn't I couldn't get my speeds up to what it needed to be.
Dude, I love college softball.
Are you gonna try to go to the Olympics in 2028 in OKC?
What? No.
Yeah.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
So
because
wait. Softball's coming back to the Olympics?
Yeah. 2028, they're going to be in they're going to be in OKC because like the what's it called? I go there every what do they call it? The World Series stadium is the National Hall of Fame stadium, whatever. Like yeah, they're hosting it.
1,000%.
So I'm going to be trying to get tickets. I was talking to people at Readers and I was like, I may work it. Like if it's going to be hard to get tickets because I feel like everyone is going to try to go to the Olympics. Like they're in Oklahoma.
I mean, first off, that's where the College World Series softball's held at. So
yeah, I've been going for like
Oklahoma
12 years.
City is like kind of like almost a college town. OU's like won like what 8 national championships.
It's insane.
It's insane.
Patty Gasso is an amazing coach.
So if United States is playing, that game's gonna be sold out.
Yeah. I'm like, I'll work the ticket gate. Like,
dude, I was so bummed when they quit having the Olympics or softball in the Olympics. Like I was a big Jenny Finch fan. Jenny Finch. Yeah, Jenny Finch. And then who was a really tall girl that had
Kat Osterman?
No, she played at Texas.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the one that played at Tennessee. Like this is how big of a fan I am of softball. She was tall. She always wore a visor. She kind of had a lanky pitching form.
I don't know. I probably if I saw her. You know who my favorite pitcher is right now?
Who?
The Stanford pitcher.
Okay, I'm not that big of a fan, I guess.
You didn't watch this year?
No, I didn't watch this year.
She's like Big Ten Player of the Year. She was like Gatorade Player of the Year as like a freshman. I don't know all the right stats, but she's young. I feel like she just signed like $1.2 million to play at Texas Tech.
What?
I think that's right.
NIL's wild.
Yeah, I think that was right.
NIL's wild.
This podcast is going to come out and they're like, no, it wasn't. I swear it was 1.2 million, but crazy.
Who did OU play in the finals?
Oh, wasn't it Texas?
I thought it was.
It was Texas.
Maybe that's why I didn't watch. Because I think I watched the last game, but I don't remember watching Stanford.
Well, we have my family lucked into it, and we have front row seats.
To the OU games or to the?
Yeah, we have season tickets, so we go every year. We
All right.
Well, we used to just go and buy tickets, and then we decided to get season tickets, and then the ones they gave us were front row.
All right. Well, Mary, remember that we are friends.
Yeah, they're front row in the right field.
So my goal right now is to raise my daughter, my youngest, because my oldest is not into sports.
Yeah.
So my hope is my youngest will get into it. I think she's going to be left-handed, so I'm trying to get her to be a pitcher and softball.
I mean, lefty pitchers are hard to hit off of.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Because I love softball. Softball's great.
Yeah.
Softball's great. So
exciting news for OKC.
Yeah. I don't even know how we got on that subject. We were going to talk about influencing, but you started talking about softball, and I'm a huge softball fan.
I don't even know how we got there. Yeah. I was talking about my Bishop Kellyanne was a pitcher.
Oh, yeah.
And then I brought up the Olympics.
So growing up in high school, did you always want to be an influencer?
No.
How did that happen?
Okay, that actually is all because of my mom. So my mom during COVID for Readers started posting because Readers was a gas station, so they were able to be open during that time.
Right.
And so she wanted to post we have the food, our auto shops open, and so she started eating Chef Christie's food in the auto shop and doing a live. And then she started posting all her funny videos.
How did she get this idea?
Well, she just was I need to bring people in. I need to bring people into the store. And TikTok was just starting out, and they went viral for they did Tiger King videos. So they would play the Tiger King music, and then they'd just
oh my gosh! So this was right when COVID happened.
Yeah.
Tiger
so they were.
King, so she was one of the early.
Yeah. So they were doing that, and she gained a following. And then when I graduated college in May of 2022, and in January of 2022, she got invited to an influencer event at Amber Marie. So she was like, Mary, come to this Amber Marie influencer event with me. I can bring a +1. So I drove in from college. We got all the way to Amber Marie. Funny thing is my mom had the wrong date for the influencer event. It was the next day. So we walk in, I don't remember what time they closed. Say it was 6. We walk in at 5:59, and I'm like, Mom, there's no one in here. I've never been to an influencer event, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of people, and they're probably going to have snacks. I was like, Mom, it looks like they're closing the store. And she was like, whatever, it's fine. And it was the next day. So then I went back to Stillwater for class, came back, and then we went the next day. And so when we were in the parking lot, I was like, I don't know how to work TikTok. And at that point, I decided I wanted to work for Readers. And she was like, well, if you're going to work for me, you got to know how to work TikTok. And so that's when I started posting. And she was like, at that time, the key to go viral was to post 3 times a day on TikTok. That was like what they were saying was the secret. So I posted 3 times a day in college, and that's kind of how the TikTok started.
Dang. So your mom knew how to work TikTok, but you didn't at the time.
Yes, she did. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you guys get a lot of people that come into readers because of the TikTok videos and the Instagram?
Yeah, it's completely like changed. We have so many new customers because of it. It's crazy. And like posting a video. So like this was like the Swedish candy, which is, if most people will know, it's really big on the internet. We got it in, we posted it. People were driving in from Arkansas because they saw the TikTok. So the power of posting things online.
People drove from Arkansas for this.
Yeah, we actually were sold out when they got to the store.
So Swedish candy is really that big of a deal?
Yes.
Can I try some?
Yeah. Okay, so but do you know anything about Swedish candy?
No, I know nothing.
Okay, so this is a mix, and it has a bunch of different kinds of Swedish candy, but this right here is a skull, so it's sour. So there's 2 things that everyone wants. It's the skull and this, which it has writing on the other side, and it says Bub. So these are 2 Bubs candies. This is a sweet foam, and that's the sour skull. And those are the kinds that's like really big on TikTok. And then the rest, like people still eat, but everyone really wants to try a skull or a foam Bubs.
Man, I don't know what's on my For You page on TikTok, but it's definitely not candy. It's mostly guys mowing or
I've seen the mowing videos. Those are awesome.
And what else is the other one?
Power washing.
Yeah, I love those videos.
Yeah.
All right, so Swedish candy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
The texture is like, it's really good.
I honestly was ready to give this a bad score. This is really good.
Yeah.
That is delicious.
It's actually, so you need to try the foam.
That one? All right.
Yeah. You need to try a foam.
I'll try that one. So how did your parents get into the gas station business?
Well, my grandfather started it in 1961. So they've been there a really long time.
Sorry.
No, you're good. And so yeah, it's always been in my family. And then my parents bought it, I don't know, maybe 15 plus years ago. And they completely did a remodel back in 2019. So it's always been on the corner of Lewis, by Utica Square. And yeah, they did a remodel. And then that's when they started bringing in like the food and the chefs. But we always had full service, the auto shop, and we've had the car wash. So,
and you guys have a full-time chef there?
Yeah, we have 2, and we have 2 assistants.
Where do they cook at? Because it's kind of a small spot.
Yeah, it's so if you were to look at the coolers where like the drinks are, like the bottled sodas, right behind there. Yeah. So they had that open space, and my parents just started thinking like, well, Petty's had closed. Do you remember Petty's in Utica Square?
Yes.
It was like a really nice grocery store, and they had like packaged food. So a lot of people in that area, some of them are older, and they always would go to Petty's for like, they didn't need, like, they don't cook all the time. And so that was really missing in the area. And so my parents were like, we should bring in, like, they trademarked the concept fresh to convenience, and we should bring like nice meals that you can take home to go at a gas station. And we still sell like sandwiches and stuff, but they're like
high
quality sandwiches.
Yeah, because I watch obviously I watch you on social media.
Yeah.
Like I look at these meals, I'm like, this isn't like gas station.
No, yeah.
This is not like gas station food at all.
Yeah. It's like they'll do like a burrata salad or like wasabi salmon bowl.
Yeah. Does a lot of older people come in and get those meals that used to?
Yeah, everyone gets the meals, but yes, older people come in and get it. It's really nice just for them to be able to get.
So like, did you guys take that clientele that was going to the grocery store after it closed down? Did they start?
Yeah. And it's been I don't know how long Christy's been there, like 5 years, 4 years now. She has Chef Kirsty. She is an amazing chef, and so it just people once they try it, once they get over like, I'm eating salmon at a gas station, they're like, no, this is good. Like, I'll keep coming back. So,
man, that's crazy.
Like, there's a lawyer so we have offices. We don't office at the station. My dad and I have offices a few buildings over, and one of her favorite salads is it's not the wasabi salmon bowl. It's like a quinoa salmon bowl. She'll text me and she'll be like, is it today? Like, I need it today. Like, she's like, I could eat like 3 of these. So she has a fan base for her food.
Man.
Yeah.
That's great. So did your parents ever thought about opening a second location or?
Yeah, I mean that's definitely in their mind. It's just a lot. Just to have one at like that capacity, two would be.
I honestly thought you said it's in the works, and I was like, is this breaking news?
No. That's definitely in the back of their mind. But it would have to be like the perfect location.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's really we're really in a great location.
The location is key.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think unless it's like the location's just like super ideal or super like perfect. I think it's gonna be hard to duplicate that.
Yeah, I think what's also really fun about the location is like my mom and I, when we go on these buying trips, we can kind of we just buy what we like, which is so fun because Readers, if you're not familiar where Readers is, it's right by Utica Square, and we have multiple like elementary and high schools and middle schools.
Monte Casinos right.
So a lot of people are like, how do you, like, we go to these trade shows and like, you have like toys in here, and we're like, yes, because kids come after school and they get a treat and a snack.
Yeah, and that's actually how I first met you, was when I went, you guys advertised these mystery boxes.
Yeah.
And I forgot, was it Halloween, Christmas? I forgot what it was.
We still do those. They're called surprise boxes, but you might have been in the beginning where we just like put a bunch of random candy in it and called it a mystery box.
Yeah, it was a bunch of random stuff.
Yeah.
So like I came in, did a video there, it was back before I kind of blew up and got people to actually watch my content. But anyway, I went in to get the mystery box, and that's the first time I met you.
Tell them what I was wearing, and you reposted this video multiple times.
It was a Hot Cheetos sweatsuit thing, and I use that video for like everything now.
Yeah.
So anytime I talk about
it was on Halloween.
I bring that video up.
Yeah. So every time you use it, it'll be like June, and I'll be in this Hot Cheeto sweatsuit, and
that's the other thing is like when you see my videos, like they probably happened weeks or even months ago because I'm like very slow to edit.
Yeah.
And we're actually going to talk about that of editing and all this other stuff. But yeah, I remember I posted that video like in June or July, and I recorded it back in like,
yeah, I'm like, Steven, I'm in a Hot Cheeto outfit. Like, that's not
like,
what...
I don't know why she's in this Hot Cheeto
Yeah, you
outfit.
changed your voiceover again or something. It's funny.
I was like, I don't know why she's in this, but yeah, I guess she likes wearing this all the time.
Yeah, that's the only time I've ever worn that Hot Cheeto outfit.
That's why my wife doesn't like being in some of my videos, because I embarrass people sometimes. But all right, so what is this one?
That's a foam Bubs. It's it's supposed to be sweet, but people are they're like, oh, it tastes a little sour. It's because it's sweet and sour in the bag. So sometimes the sour part.
This is what it tastes like. It tastes like gum, which I like the taste of gum.
Yeah.
But I can't swallow it. But I can swallow this, right?
Yeah. But they're like two different textures.
I understand
the hype.
Why this is good. And I told Mary before that I was going to tell her honestly.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Do you want to try this while we're on the topic of Readers and candy? Yeah. Okay, so this, I don't know which camera I should show it at. I'll show it to mine. This is a Hammond soda pop, and so it's cola-flavored milk chocolate with fizzy popping candy. I wonder if the mic will pick up the...
Oh,
it's like Pop Rocks.
I'll put my mouth right on it.
Here.
Just kidding. Cassidy, it's a joke. I'm still going to do it. All right, so can I break... Oh, I can break these off. All right, so... Smells like chocolate. Is this dark chocolate?
It's cola-flavored milk chocolate.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you said that.
Is it popping? Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little bit.
That's like one of my mom's favorite things to like tell kids to buy. She's like, it fizzes in your mouth.
Oh, there it goes. I get milk chocolate. I don't really taste the cola, but it's good because I'm a big big milk chocolate.
It's the fizzy part that's like like the cool part about it.
So where'd you find this stuff?
We buy from like
because you guys go to these trade shows that look legit. You guys just got back from Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Was that fun?
Yeah, it's a blast.
Dude, I bet you just hanging out with you and your mom is just like a dude.
No, hanging out with my mom. She's 110 miles an hour. So
I'm going to have her on the podcast.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. You should. She's hilarious.
So I'm trying to get a relationship with you so you can get in contact with her.
She doesn't love to she doesn't love to
sit still?
Yes. I think that's like the biggest. So we just buy from everywhere. And like I said, I mentioned earlier, like we buy whatever we think is cool. And so we just walk around those trade shows. We really like Atlanta because they have a lot of temps. So my mom really likes
what?
so temporary booths. So like
Oh,
when you
temp-
have you ever been to a trade show?
Uh-uh.
Okay, so when you go to a trade show, they have like showrooms that are, I don't know the right word, stationary. Like they're there all year. They're permanent showrooms.
Okay,
And so that will be like a toy company, and like their reps will come in, and that showroom's always there. So like if we also used to go to Dallas. So like if I drove to Dallas right now, like I could go into and so's showroom.
Oh, okay.
Probably I might need an appointment, but like they're gonna be there.
Okay.
Temporaries are like smaller companies that will just set up for like that one market and be there. So like you can find a bunch of like cool, unique brands. Like we have a Swedish candy company. I think we're gonna get it in October, and they're like from Sweden, like live there. They went to this market. They sell like Swedish chocolate and these cool like mint, like soft mint and like different flavored like rope. They look like a rope, but they're hard candy. So like we find like unique things at these markets that you wouldn't be able to.
So what's the number one thing where you guys went to one of these trade shows, found something, put it on your shelves, and it sold out?
I mean,
the best decision you ever made in your business
well,
career.
the beginning was my mom found fidgets. We actually were like a big
the
fidget
spinners?
spinners. Yeah, and like the pop ones. Those were really big.
And you got that early on?
Yeah, so that was probably a big one. Last year we found these, which we didn't think these were gonna like go as crazy as they did. It was socks in containers, but it'd be like soda socks in a soda can, and you would like twist open the soda can to get the socks out. And that was big at Christmas. And this year we have like really cool like socks like that coming in because we found a new company at market. So I'm really excited about that.
Is it like soda socks again?
Yeah, it'll be like soda. Like it'll be like sushi socks, but they in the container they look like sushi.
Oh,
like they roll them and it looks like sushi rolls.
Like perfect for like a stocking stuffer.
Yeah, so that's like what we went to this. So we go to the June or July markets to buy for Christmas. So like we have storage units and like stuff like socks and stuff that's not like candy, because candy we don't get until like end of October, but stuff like that we start, and we have like a whole Christmas section, and we just start like putting products away.
Man, so like so you guys have a storage unit full of stuff because your store's not very big, so you got stuff there.
Yeah. It's like a heated and air conditioned storage unit. We don't just have one, we have like 4. So yeah, and it's all like we have like the shelves, and they're all like labeled now, and it's like, but it makes it easy because.
So what's like the least, like what product have you guys bought and you're like, oh, this is gonna kill, and it just didn't kill?
Well, really, candles do not so well.
Oh, candles.
Yeah, we had this one and we loved it. It was a candle. You light it. It actually is like lotion. Like it's like an oil that is like good for your.
Yes, I saw that. It burns, and you can use the wax to rub on your arms.
Yes, and
or hands.
Yeah, my mom and I were like obsessed with that. That didn't sell well.
That one flopped.
Yeah. Also, we like hand sanitizer. It has to be a lower price point for us to do really well. We bought these ones. It's called Snap, and they're cool. They're like, it looks like a diffuser, and
Yes, I saw that one too.
So yeah, that didn't sell. Okay. No, but see, like it was cool though. Like it just
that's such a fun job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. Fun. Yeah, it's really like free reign.
So when did you decide that you wanted to work at what was your goal like in college to work for? What was your dream job, or did you even have one?
No, I didn't really have it. So I was just going through the.
And you're like, I guess.
Actually, like probably my only goal was like I wanted to graduate early, which I have no clue why I wanted to do that now. I'm like, why did I do that? But yeah, that's basically.
So your senior year, you're just like, all right, I'll go back and work for the family business. Do you want to take over the family business?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think like I interned at different places in college, and it was fun, but going into like the big corporate world and seeing all that as an intern, like you'd go in and there's just like so many cubicles and stuff like that. And then I would go and like work in my family's business, and I could try cool candy. And it was like, well, I just want to go back and do this. Like,
yeah, that's a great job.
Yeah.
That's a great job.
It is.
So you're going to take over for your parents. Mm-hmm. What about your brother? Because your brother's name's Reader.
Yeah.
So is there going to be some button heads, or are you guys going to
I'm hoping Reader. I'm hoping that my brother will do like more of the like accounting side.
Oh, okay.
Because
like
he
want to come back and work for? Because
I think so. Yeah, okay. But like I'm sure he's like, what is Mary saying? She wants me to do the accounting. I have to do some of the accounting now. My dad does most of it.
Yeah.
Not accounting. I can't do it. I was
Craig's kind of. I mean,
yeah, he was
Craig accounting guy.
He was economics and finance.
He seems like a numbers guy.
Yeah, he. I mean, he definitely likes it, but
not calling you a nerd, by the way, Craig. Not calling you a nerd. He just seems a lot smarter than me.
He majored in economics and finance, so he is all into the numbers stuff. But like in college, I changed my major like 3 times. I was entrepreneurship at first because my family going in, and then I changed to finance. Took accounting 1, hated accounting.
My only C in college, by the way, accounting 1. Fun fact.
It was terrible.
Accounting's horrible. And
then I was like, I can't take the next accountings, and you have to take more accounting to be a finance major. And so then I switched to marketing. So yeah, I don't have to do any accounting or finance now, but I do it now, and it's fine. It's just not my I don't love it.
The thing is, you just give Craig an incredible offer once you take over. Craig, do the finance.
Yeah. I'm like, Craig or Reader, like this is what you need to do. Like, yeah. We'll see what I don't even know what my brother's majoring in right now.
So when you started doing content creation in college, like, was your goal to become an influencer, or was your goal just to understand those platforms so you can basically have a job?
Okay, well, if you know me, I'm a very competitive person.
Yeah.
So I think I just basically wanted to go viral. That was like the main goal. And like I was walking with my friend last night, and she was like, I know people, and you're always the connection. Like they've watched your videos and stuff. And she was like, I was in the beginning when she was doing the 3 times a day, trying to go viral. So I don't think I was ever trying to be like an influencer. I just like wanted like thousands of views. Like I think that was the main goal, which I feel like you could. No. You just want the videos to. Dude,
that's why I said it's so funny, because that's exactly the same thing that I was. So I'll even go a step further. So when I first got started making videos, I did it for my business as a realtor, because I didn't want to do like open houses. I didn't want to do like cold calling. I didn't want to do farming neighborhoods. Yeah. Like I wanted to give something that I like doing for my marketing. So I started creating content on YouTube, then TikTok, Instagram, all that stuff. And so I always told my wife, like, I'm going to go viral. And so this is when I posted my first TikTok video. And I got 834 views in like the first like hour. And I was like, I'm going viral, Taylor. I'm going viral. And this is the first video I ever posted. So I didn't realize.
I mean, that's really good for your first video, though.
Well, it stopped at 834.
Oh, okay.
so I thought I was about to go viral. I thought I was about to get millions. Yeah. And so I was always messing with Taylor. That I always told her, like, oh, this video's going to go viral. And it wouldn't. But eventually did. And Taylor was like, can you stop saying that now?
You're like, you've done it. But then it's like, once you have it, you want every video to do good.
Yeah.
And it's the ones you don't think are going to go viral that go viral.
Yes. It's always the videos that I post. I'm like, oh, this video sucks. And then it pops off. And then the video, I'm like, dude, I worked really hard on this. And it does all right. But it doesn't do very good. But my other competition is, I got to a point where I started gaining followers. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to catch Mary on this. And I did it.
No, I think you did one time.
I did it once.
We're pretty close, though.
Nah, you're way past me now, because I gave up. But because you're so consistent, and that's what I envy about you, because you're so consistent.
Yeah.
And I'm really not, but I did catch you at one point. And after I caught you, I was like, all right.
You're like, I've done it. My goal is done. Yeah. But what's crazy is like gaining followers. It's sometimes just like one video and you can gain thousands.
Yeah.
It's like if it hits.
And that's what happened with me, is because I think I was like 5,000 behind you. And I was like, no, I'm going to be very consistent over these next couple months. I'm going to try to catch Mary. And I didn't catch you for a long time. And then all of a sudden, one of my videos hit.
Yeah.
I gained like 3,000. I passed you, and I was like, all right, I'm done. Screenshotted it.
That's what I screenshotted it. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think you caught me like the next week.
Yeah, posting consistently is definitely like.
Oh, it helps.
It helps, but it's definitely like I can see why you're like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah. So what's kind of like your game plan when like posting? Like, do you like you're like I gotta get one video out every single day, or is?
So I don't necessarily like care if it's a video or like a picture, but I think
you do picture stuff now?
Well, it's like a picture. Okay, because like when I do like stuff, it's like I guess my page I still try to post like personal stuff. Like I'll be at a wedding and I'll post a picture, or like.
Oh, okay.
So like I'll count that as like content for the day.
Oh, okay.
Just like one thing a day on the main feed is like what I try to do.
Oh, I thought you just posted videos.
Mm-mm.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you get good engagement on the picture stuff?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah. Like though, I think like.
Do I need to start posting pictures?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's like one was like me as a bridesmaid like 2 weeks ago, and like me and Craig at our next
I don't look good.
friend's
in dresses.
wedding.
I can't do that.
But like, I don't know. But do you post?
I post.
Like-
Yeah, I just post videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really do.
I try to. You post about your life though, so
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
so like you could do it. Like if you
Right.
wanted to do.
Yeah, yeah. I
Picture of you
posted
guys.
a video about like us going to see the solar eclipse and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I just like doing video stuff because I don't like pictures too much. I like moving
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So when you first started doing like, when you started working at Readers, what was your follower count like when you first started at?
Are you talking TikTok or Instagram?
Because you recently started posting on Instagram, right?
Yeah, TikTok probably was like at like 50,000 when I started at Readers. I don't even remember.
Yeah.
And then I started posting on Instagram in May of 2023.
Yeah. 'Cause
So-
I remember that because you were like, no, my Instagram is just for me. And
Yeah, and then actually it was like Brooke Belinder and or is it Bellender? Did I just say that wrong?
I just call it Brooke.
It's like it's Brooke B.
I'm
never.
horrible
Sorry,
at
Brooke. I don't know. I've never said her last name. I don't even know if I
never tried to attempt.
Yeah, it was like Brooke and Maddie were like, you need to post on your Instagram, and I never did it. We were sitting in the raw. I literally remember this, and they were like, you need to start posting what you post on TikTok on Instagram, and then I started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing when I first started doing social media was like, if I'm spending all this time on this video, I'm posting it on.
Yeah, because you do YouTube too, right?
Yeah, I do YouTube.
Yeah.
Do you do YouTube? Gotta do it.
Do you post full videos though, or like, because the shorts are a minute, and most of my videos are like a minute 15.
Yep, I have to re-edit them. So what I do is, and actually, let's talk about this. This is good, interesting. So
Okay.
all right, so you get all your raw footage
Uh-huh.
when you go to an event.
Yeah.
How much raw footage do you have?
Really, if it's a long event, like it could be like sometimes I've had like an hour, but like
An hour?
that was like when I'm like continuously like if I was gonna set up a tripod
Okay.
and I've had like an hour, but typically I have probably like 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay. All right. So we're about to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have anywhere from 10 to probably 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Of footage, which raw footage, and then you got to make this into like a minute to a 90-second video. So that's like
Yeah, max like 90 seconds.
Yeah, max 90 seconds
For Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you have all that. What after you get the raw footage? What's your next step?
I start cutting.
You cut first?
Yeah. What do you do?
Okay. I script first.
You do a script?
I do a script.
You write like a script out?
Well, on the computer, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. No,
So I used to do it like that.
Yeah.
I usually cut first,
Uh-huh.
and then I would basically do a
Yeah.
voiceover. And then I was like, because like with my scripts, I try to be very conscious of what I'm saying for like, on my hooks or, certain parts of it. So
Yeah.
that's when I started scripting. And it's actually helped me a lot because when I go back to edit for YouTube,
yeah.
I have it lined up to where
Oh.
I'm talking about, I can like take out because normally like my first 20 to 30 seconds is more of a summary about
Yeah.
food place or what I'm.
Yeah.
So I'm able to cut that down to get it underneath
Huh.
a minute.
So do you even have to change your voiceover?
No,
I
I literally cut. Yeah,
because I would have to like completely redo the voiceover
yeah. No,
because
I
I don't really.
line it up perfectly. Is that what you mean? Like,
Well, I mean, I line it up, but the clips could only be like 2 seconds. So it would be hard for me to cut. Because then, like, sometimes since I'm just doing the voiceover after I cut, it just, like, flows a little bit into the next one. So
Yeah.
then it would be weird. But that's a good idea.
Yeah,
I know. You've told me to do YouTube. I just haven't.
you gotta do YouTube.
I've, like, posted a few shorts, but never, like,
Well,
a
here's the
full-length
thing
video.
and this is what a lot of people say on YouTube, on my videos, is so each demographic's different for
Yeah.
each platform. So
Yeah.
you got TikTok, that's more of those Gen Xers or Gen Alphas, and then you got the millennials in there that just want to be a part of every group.
Yeah.
So you got those TikTokers, then the Instagram, you got the millennials,
Yeah.
Gen Xers, and then Facebook, you got the baby boomers, Gen Z, I forgot whatever, and then YouTube is a whole different demographic. They're the people that hate social media. They're the people that say, I'm not on any of the social media, but yet I'm on YouTube.
Yeah.
So that's a whole. So I have people that comment on there saying, "Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that there's someone that's posting local stuff
You're
on
like,
here."
you download Facebook. You, like,
Yeah,
download
Facebook.
Instagram.
They're like, "No, we don't have Facebook, and we don't have
Huh.
TikTok. We don't have Instagram."
Do you do long-form videos mostly?
Yeah, well, no. So I'll do long form videos too on YouTube.
Yeah.
So it helps grow my channel that way too. But I think for an influencer, I mean, I see so many influencers that are moving in different markets that are moving over to YouTube because it pays well too.
My mom is always like, you should do YouTube. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know why I don't do it, but
it's fun. So actually, I just started recently doing a daily vlog. Or not a daily vlog. Sorry. I started doing these vlog videos.
Yeah.
So I'll have like my short form videos. I'll have kind of my blog thing I do. And then also I have the podcast on there. And then I have sit down videos talking about Tulsa.
wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah. I just hired this awesome editor. I need an editor. I know a guy.
Okay.
It's good. Because what I'll do on my vlogs is I wear this. Did you see me with my head camera?
At LaFay? I think you were.
Yes.
Yes, I did.
Yes. So I wear that around. You can ask Sarah about it. She loves it. Yeah, she loves it. But yeah, so I'll wear that around town and stuff. And then I just send all the raw footage to my editor and then he just edits it.
Can you imagine if I like put that camera like on me or my mom and like just like
your mom.
It would
put it on your mom. It would go so fast. Like, is she on an electric scooter? Like, why is she moving so fast?
The funniest thing too is like she will like be at Readers and then you'll turn around and she's like gone and then she'll like come back and she's like, look at this, and like she'll have like some new thing. She's hilarious.
That should be your guys' vlog. Is you and your mom just on a daily basis?
Like, I wish like sometimes I wish like I bought like a new mic set for the fair and I was like, Mom, I should just put a mic on you and just have you like wandering around. Like, I should do it. She would wear it. What is it?
So I got a DJI.
That's what my mics are. Yeah.
Oh, DJI?
Uh-huh.
Oh, perfect. I love DJI. Do you have a gimbal?
No.
Oh, you got to get the gimbal for your phone, which I don't really use it anymore because it's like too much time to put it together. But I use it sometimes. But it's a DJI Action Camera 4.
Okay. I'm going to look into it.
If you guys want to borrow mine for a day, I'll let you borrow it.
Okay. Maybe.
Yeah. Just
that's
see if
fine.
you like it. Because, I mean, the camera's not too bad. It's like $550. I mean, still something, but it's not like 3,000 or something.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So if you guys want to borrow it, let me know. We can do
Awesome.
that.
Yeah.
But yeah, get on YouTube. It's
Okay.
awesome.
I'll try it.
So you don't script it. You script your videos. You just do the voiceover and then.
Yeah. And I will say like the voiceover, I just can't do like the minute 30 voiceover in like one time. Like it definitely, I do like the little, like I think sometimes people that don't post, like they think, oh, it's just like one, like it's like me sitting here with my phone instead of a mic and I just talk for a minute 30. Like, no, you have to like be really like precise because if you start rambling or you pause, like that's a second that you just lost in the minute 30. And also like do you ever, when you do the voiceover and you listen back and like you hear something in the background or like,
I got small kids.
Yeah.
So it's so annoying.
Yeah. You're like, I'm trying to record. And so that's always
and
like,
they're not annoying. Sorry.
Yeah. But it's you hear the voice. Yeah. Or something, or the washing machine goes off and it's like in the background or something.
Someone's calling you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That happens all the time.
Craig. Okay. So like sometimes since I post every day, like I try to keep we talked about this, like you take sometimes longer to do your edits. Like I try to do them like pretty fast. And so he'll be like trying to go to sleep and I'm trying to voice over and he like can hear me because our house is like not, we have like a good size house, but it's like 1,500 square feet. So like essentially like when I'm in the living room and he's like trying to sleep, like he can hear me like, and so like sometimes I've started just like going out in my car because.
Oh, you go in your car? Is there echo out there? Or is it pretty well soundproof?
No, it's soundproof. And that's another thing we should talk about, like the echoing. Because if you're trying to do a voiceover and you're in a room that doesn't have enough furniture, like I can't do it in my office or my guest room because it sounds bad.
You want to know what my trick is?
What?
Okay. All right. So first off, I want to say this real quick. My wife does the same thing as Craig does.
Yeah.
Like I'll be editing and then she'll call me when I'm doing my voiceover.
Yeah.
I'm like, gosh darn it. So I answer. I'm like, what? She goes, shut up. I can hear you. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. So then I'll like, do something else or just be more quieter. And then the second thing is like, I'll edit a video and I'll get done with it. And I'll walk into Taylor and I'll be like, hey, you want to watch my video? She goes, I've already heard it 1,000 times. Like, I don't want to watch it.
Yeah. Well, then I'm like, well, you haven't seen it with the video. And he's like, well, I was there. And I'm like, but you didn't see it through the phone. Like, he's used to it. He's like, I have to watch it.
Yeah, I have to watch it. The same thing, Taylor. Taylor will be doing something. She'll be like, all right, let me watch it.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
Real funny.
So what's your trick for the soundproofing?
So my trick is so we recently had our house painted. So we don't have all the stuff back up on our walls yet. And I noticed it when I was trying to record it. Like I was like, oh, there's an echo in it. So I was like, crap, what am I going to do? So now I grab a bunch of blankets. And
I've done that before.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. But then this is the thing. Like, I can tell the difference. Like, if I'm filming a video, like doing the voiceover, and I like am slouching or I'm not like smiling or something. Like,
you gotta be smiling.
You like your voiceover doesn't sound as exciting. It's like more.
Yeah.
It just doesn't sound as good. So like, I have to be like, I've done the blanket, but I'm like under the blanket. Like, today I tried this restaurant.
Are
like
you sweating? Are you like sweating? And, like, I am because I have to be under there for so long.
Well, sometimes like in the car when I have to film in the car, because you don't want to turn the car on because the AC.
Yep.
So then you are just sitting out there. So it was fine in the winter, but then now that it's summer, I'm like, I can't do this. Like,
the cars is such a smart idea.
Yeah, if you ever need it, just go out in your car.
I might start doing the car.
And it's really like good soundproof because there's just so much, the seats and everything.
Yeah, smart.
Yeah.
Smart. I thought I was a genius with the blanket, but it gets pretty hot.
I've like hid behind a pillow before, like trying to, but like in my house, like I can really only do like my living room or like my bedroom. Like I can't do anywhere else because there's just not enough stuff to make it not echo.
Man, I had another great question I was going to ask you, but I forgot it. Dang it. Why do we carry on interesting subjects that get me really excited? I get so excited. Yeah, so making the videos, so scripting, edit. Oh, what app do you use?
I use CapCut.
You use CapCut?
Yeah.
So going back to like actually audio recording it, do you just divide it up into sentences and then edit it, or how do you do it?
Like
do you just like say a sentence? You think
okay,
about a
so
sentence?
I guess I just thought of it, like when you asked about a script, like if I go to like a restaurant or a store and they want me to hit certain points, like I have the notes app and I will write down like everything I need to say. Oh, okay. So I kind of like follow when I need to say it, but it's more or less, I do try to follow the picture. Like I'm like, we ate this or this is this product, but I really try to keep like all the clips like when I'm talking, like maybe like 3 to 6 seconds, because if I need to edit it, I only have to edit 3 to 6 seconds. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah. I mean, basically.
Yeah.
Basically.
I don't do like a full. If I do a full sentence, that's like 15 seconds, and then if you mess up, you have to like
do it over again.
Yeah, and like if you ever have edited, you just you have to keep it. If you already have like the beginning and the end, like the middle has to be the same 15 seconds, or you have to redo everything.
So here's my question. I just remembered it. How long does it take you from start to finish with your editing for one video?
I mean, if I'm like messing up a lot, like it could be like. The problem is like I am like a perfectionist, so I want everything to be perfect. If I'm doing a video that is edited with voiceover, with captions and everything, it could take me upwards of like an hour.
Trying to remember how
an hour or two, but like if it's like the easier videos are if I am like speaking to the camera and I don't have to do the voiceover. Like if it's just a clip that I've already filmed, like that doesn't take me very long.
Yeah, it takes me because like I'll get the raw footage whatever time that takes.
Yeah.
But I start with scripting. Scripting will probably take me about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And then it probably takes me about 90 minutes because it takes about 30 minutes for scripting, 30 minutes of recording of my voice because I mess up a lot.
That's me. Like I say an hour, but like that's like if it's a good day. Like 2 hours.
A lot. And people give me a hard time for mispronunciating words.
It's hard.
I'm not very good.
No, I'm doing a video today, and I texted the owner of the restaurant, and I was like, I've done a video on it before, and it's do you want me to spell it and you try to say it?
No, because I won't remember. You just pronounce it.
Well, now it's like Pig-A's.
Pig-A's?
Pig-A's Prime Time. It's in Veneta. It's like a farm-to-table restaurant.
Huh.
And I said it was Paquette's last time. And she's like a lot of people know her in that area. And people were like, when I posted the video, like, that's not how you say it. It's like, so I texted her today and I was like, can you send me a video of you saying it? Like Pig-A. But I have actually like called restaurants and been like, hey, like what? Like act like I was ordering something, so they'd say the restaurant name or like the dish name so that I could get it. But it definitely it's hard.
Yeah,
and people pick it up, but it does help a video viral if you pronounce something wrong.
Yeah, and people think I do it on purpose now, and I don't. I've only done it on purpose twice. The first time is I said Sapaloopa for Sapulpa.
Yeah.
And then the second time is I said Ski Took instead of Sky Took.
Yeah.
And those were the only 2 times I ever.
I'm sure you got so many comments.
Oh, and the funny thing is on my Sapulpa video, I did Happy Burgers, burger spot over there. The funny thing is that I said something at the very end. I said, and by the way, guys, I know it's pronounced Sapulpa, not Sapaloopa. I was just kidding.
Yeah.
And people did not watch the whole video.
So then you're like, I said it. You said to watch the whole thing.
And the funny thing is I didn't even have to say anything because people would go to the comments, see they're like, hey, you're such a dummy for saying Sapaloopa.
Yeah.
That's not how you pronounce it. And then someone underneath it would be like, you're the dummy because you didn't watch the whole video. And then they would come back on and be like, huh, you got me. I'm so sorry. So it was just kind of fun. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Mispronouncing words or mispronouncing words. Yep. Don't do it on purpose. Just can't say it. Can't say it. Yeah. So it takes me about 30 minutes to, do my audio and then 30 minutes putting stuff together. So it takes me about an hour and a half to do all that.
Yeah.
So what app do you use?
Just everything's CapCut.
Everything's CapCut?
Yeah.
Have you ever tried InShot?
No.
Do you pay for CapCut or do you use the free version?
I used to use it free, but I use the paid now.
Okay. How much is it a month?
Not a lot.
No.
How much is InShot?
I think it's like $14, $15 a
Yeah,
year.
maybe. Oh, a year.
Yeah.
Oh, CapCut's definitely more. I started using CapCut when I wanted the audio in the back. Like I upgraded because you can whatever, you can make the audio in the background like less. So then it was more focused on my voice when I had my mic on.
Yeah.
And I like all the different fonts. Sometimes they're fun.
Yeah, CapCut has a lot of extra templates and stuff that I think is really, really
Yeah.
nice. I started with InShot and then I just kind of just always
Okay.
stayed with InShot.
Yeah. I couldn't give you any pros and cons on either because I don't know. Yeah.
I think that's the thing about editing is like once you find something you really like, you just continue.
Yeah, it's like it took a lot longer to edit things at first, but now that you know how CapCut or InShot works, it'd be hard to learn another one.
So here, let me ask you this question: what is the top 3, top 5? Is because I get this question a lot. People message me and say, "Hey, I'm thinking about creating videos. What's some tips you can give me?" So give me you got 3 or 5?
I would just say start posting anything and everything.
Number 1 tip?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me your number 1 tip.
Number 1 tip, it's like if you want to start creating content, just start posting. I mean, if you don't post, you're never gonna.
Right.
It's not gonna happen. I mean, and you have to you post videos. Like you can't just post once a month and expect to go viral. You have to be consistent. Second, I don't know. My other one is I think you should get people to get to know you because I think that's the biggest draw. So if people feel like they're your friend, then every day or I post every day. So every day they're seeing what's happening in my life, stories. I feel is another way to get behind the scenes. So yeah, show them your personality, post every day. And third, I don't know. I don't even. You start yours and maybe something will pop in my head.
Yeah, I would say probably I don't know. Probably number 3 would be I mean, I know so many people that are getting into it. It's man, I just want, I think patience.
Yeah.
It'd probably be number 3 because it's going to take, I mean, I started creating content. I mean, you got to a level a lot faster than I did. I mean, I think I started posting short form content in December or November of 2021.
Okay.
So, and I didn't really hit it big until 18 months later.
Yeah, so you have to be consistent.
Yeah, and I mean, I was getting.
But you gotta have fun with it too.
And you have to enjoy it. You have to enjoy it because if you don't enjoy it, it's a lot of work. I mean, for me, I keep on hitting this thing. I was like, what is? I thought it was your leg. I was like, dang, Mary, your legs are long. What are they doing over here?
Yeah, if I was that D1 pitcher, if I was that tall.
D1 pitcher. But no, I would. Yeah, you just gotta enjoy it because there's been so many times that I've made videos that, just didn't do well.
Yeah.
So if I didn't enjoy it, that would suck a lot. So here in Tulsa, since I'm a realtor, what are some places that you would recommend? Here, let me paint the picture for you. So you got this family from out of state.
Okay.
Coming to Tulsa for the weekend. Give them their itinerary.
Shoot.
And it could be any time of the year. So if it's summer, winter, whatever.
I mean, if you were coming to Tulsa, I would highly recommend, obviously, you got to see the Gathering Place. I would recommend staying.
What is the Gathering Place?
What is the gathering
Yeah.
place? Okay, yeah, because I guess people don't know when they.
Yeah, I'm
Okay, the gathering place is it's a really cool park. It's highly ranked. Now I want to ask you, do you know how?
I think
Even though you don't know because you're
yeah,
not from
I
here.
think it was just rated number 1 this year again for the
It's
national park or best city park in
Yeah.
the country.
If you have kids, it's really fun. They have a lot of fun like structures for kids to climb, and it's a playground, but like some of it doesn't look like.
It's like a theme park playground.
Yeah.
That's the best way I can describe
Yeah, and there's I would go there like if you had a day, I would definitely like in one day if you are like people that can just get up and you're gonna go and you want to spend the whole day out like no downtime, I would like start probably eat like brunch or something on Brookside. Go to the go shop Brookside.
Brunch on Brookside.
Okay.
Let's stop right there. Where are you getting brunch on Brookside?
Gosh, I said that and you were gonna ask. I don't know. I don't know. You tell me.
What the heck?
This
You're
is
an
your. I'm sorry.
influencer, Mary.
I know. Brunch. I don't even.
All right, let me back up.
Okay, well,
what do you recommend more? Do you recommend which district? Cherry Street, downtown, Brookside, Pearl, or Utica Square? You had to pick one.
Shoot. I gotta go Utica Square, probably.
Utica Square?
Like, if you're going to do brunch in Utica Square, like Queenie's, I would go to Queenie's or Wild Fork.
Always forget about Queenie's.
Yeah, Wild Fork. Queenie's is just Utica Square to me. Like that restaurant has always been there. Ediblend, go get an acai bowl, get a smoothie.
Man, I haven't been to Utica Square in a minute. I gotta go back.
Yeah.
Ediblend.
Yeah, go to Utica Square. Maybe that's what you should do. You should go walk around Utica Square, get Ediblend. Then Brookside, go lunch. Go to lunch on Brookside.
Where at?
If you want a patio, R Bar.
R Bar solid. I like
Mondo's.
Brookside by day.
Yeah, but then if they just ate breakfast, like that's where I would go for breakfast on Brookside. Mondo's is great. What else? And then I would go to the gathering place after.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would end with dinner on Cherry Street.
Where are you going?
Probably like Andolini's.
Andolini's?
Yeah.
How do you like Promicios?
I like it.
Yeah.
I really like their how you get the sherbet.
Isn't that your first video that went viral?
Yeah. Yeah.
How many views did that one get?
Like over 1 million. Yeah. It was crazy.
You know Andolini's owns that, right? Promicios?
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you met
Mike?
Yeah, have you met Mike?
Yeah, he comes in readers.
Okay. Did he ever hook you up for getting that video to go viral? Did he ever hook you up?
That was actually that was my first he invited me to dinner.
Oh, he invited you to dinner?
Yeah, so it was like my first collab. Was
Zoom in on me, Cassidy. What the frick, Mike? I have made so many videos for you, and you have never comped my meals. But I'm just kidding. He said on the last podcast I could eat there.
Yeah. So, yep, that was the first one.
Yeah. Wow.
That place is fun too. Really good atmosphere.
Man, dude, that's awesome. Because you said how much? 3.2? No, what did you say? How
It's
many?
like over 1 million. 3.2 is like the readers one. That's like probably the biggest one I've ever done.
What's the most views you ever had on a video?
Probably like 3.2 on the readers. So like the readers, I've done that video so many times just with different stuff. And it's always the same intro. It's like, my family owns the coolest gas station in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Let me show you around. That's what I say. And it's went viral probably 4 times now. 5.
That's the coolest thing is finding a hook that sticks.
Yeah.
Like my hook is on my quest to find the best burgers in Oklahoma.
Everyone, they're literally when they're talking about content creators in Tulsa, they're like, yeah, and the 918 AJ and the burgers. They're like, everyone loves the burgers.
Yeah. I just got sick of them, and I love doing food review, right? But I just ate so much where I had to slow down.
Yeah.
I want to do some other things. I mean, I always do food reviews. I always eat burgers, but I just can't keep posting them at this extent that I was.
Yeah.
It just, my body hurts. My body hurts.
Yeah.
And I've gotten better at it because now I just I pace myself. So I realize I don't have to eat the whole meal. Yeah.
Would you eat the whole meal?
Yeah, when I first started.
Well, because sometimes when you go do videos, you're getting 2 appetizers, 2 entrees.
I was miserable.
Dessert.
I was miserable.
Drinks.
Yeah, I was miserable. I wouldn't eat it all.
You didn't take it to go?
No, because I'm an idiot.
You're like, I have to finish this. Like,
I have to finish it.
oh my gosh. No, yeah, no, I definitely will split things up.
That was probably my tip.
But you go by yourself a lot of times, right?
Yeah. And that's
so
kind of a funny story too, because my wife used to be like, gosh, it's so dumb him doing these videos. And then I started getting stuff for free and paid, and people invited me out. So then my wife was like, this is actually pretty good. And then she started being in videos, and she got noticed at the grocery store one time. And so
that's amazing. So
then I made a video, and she was in it, and she was like, hey, I'm not in this video a lot. Like, can you put me in there more?
And you're like, okay, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Well, going to all those places by yourself would be hard too.
Yeah.
I mean, I typically bring someone with me, so there's someone helping me
and it's fun
eat.
bringing somebody with you.
I feel like it makes the video more casual.
Right.
And easier. Like, filming yourself is like setting up like a little tripod or just holding your hand out.
Yeah. And it's just like a lot of my friends have day jobs.
Yeah.
And I'm a realtor, so I can kind of go whenever. But so that's why I go by myself a lot. Does Craig like being in the videos?
I don't think he minds. Like, in the beginning, he definitely he was not as like, I want to be in the videos. He never, I don't know. I think now he's just used to it. He's like, it's part of the job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you got noticed out in public?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely think like being at Readers is everyone comes in and if they've seen your video, they're like, oh, I see you on the internet and all that. And yeah, a lot of places like the airport, I've got recognized. Like, it's crazy.
Does people come up? How's that? Like, does people come up to you and it's like, oh my gosh, I watch your videos, thanks.
Yeah, and they like, and then they'll tell me like the restaurants they went to or like the places they visited. So that's always really fun. Like, we went to a concert at the BOK Center, and my friends started a tally on how many people would like come up to me. Like, they were, I think it only got up to like 9 or 10, but like still they were like betting, and they're like, how many people are going to come up to Mary today? So it's definitely fun though.
Yeah,
I like it.
Asked to take a picture with you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited for the fair this year, like doing videos for them, because I've done it for 2 years.
Yeah.
And I do those like interviews with people. The first year, like that was the first time I had ever done it. The second year, people started recognizing me from the TikTok, and they'd be like, hey, I want to do an interview video. Like, will you put me on it? And that was really nice because I didn't have to approach people and ask. So I'm curious this year, since I'm like a lot more known on Instagram, and like I've done it for 2 years, like if people are going to like really recognize me at the fair.
Dude, if you want to, we could co-host one thing over there. I'll come up to the fair and we can co-host it.
What do you...
I don't know.
Okay, we'll think of something.
I think it'd be fun. I think we got good vibes, and it'll be fun.
The fair's always so fun.
Oh, it's so fun.
I can't believe it's coming up. It's like 2 months away.
Yeah, I just invited myself to come hang out with Mary
at the fair. Yeah.
At the fair. So if you see us there, definitely stop us. Yeah, it's kind of funny because I remember the first time someone noticed me from one of my videos. I was out in Stone Canyon, which is a master plan
in Owasso.
In Owasso, yeah. And I was walking out of this house, and some guys were driving in a truck down the street, and they stopped. They rolled down the window, like, "Hey, are you the burger guy on TikTok?"
It's the burger guy. You're known,
dude. And I was so excited. I was like, "Yeah, I am." So I start walking up to the car. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, dude, thanks so much." Like, I was like, do you guys want to take a picture? And they're like, no. we just wanted to say hi. And I go, oh, cool. Is it okay if I take a picture with you? And they're like,
yeah, because you're like, I want to document this.
Yeah.
Like, I would do that at Readers. Like, people would come up to me, and like one day I was like, I'm taking a selfie with all these people. Like, this is crazy. I can't believe people notice me.
And Alex, I'm gonna send you the picture, so go ahead and show it on the screen. I'm gonna send it
of you with your
with the guys.
Do you ever get to like you'll be somewhere, and especially when I have my phone out, like you can tell people recognize you? Have you had that yet?
Yeah. Well. Yes, and that took me a while to really realize what they were doing.
Yeah, they're like looking at you, but they look like multiple times, and it's not just like a glance and then they go back. It's like a couple seconds, and sometimes I'm like, to people like I say, I'm like, just come up to me, like I want to talk to you. Like, yeah, like I'm just
come up or
normal.
Stare. I don't care. You stare. No.
Yeah, but like I'll be like, hey, like yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It was really funny. That really hurt to my ego when
they said no.
They straight up said no.
Yeah, I also like, I'm like, every time someone takes a picture, I'm like, tag me, I'll repost it. Like, I want to show it. Like, that's so exciting.
Right. Yeah. And then, so then after that, like, I was real awkward when people would come up to me, because I was like, kind of like, ooh, that kind of hurt.
Yeah.
But now I'm better because, I don't know, it was probably about 6 months ago, someone came up and said, hey, can I take a picture with you? And I'm like, oh, good. You healed my heart.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that was it's so funny. So funny. So what's kind of the goal going forward with this? Like, what do you want to? Do you want to do this full time? Like,
I don't know if I ever want to do
is it
it.
gonna be a phase or what?
I don't know if I ever want to do it full time. I mean, I have readers, so definitely just want to. I don't know. I kind of I like where I'm at, so I just keep posting, keep growing. I mean, I don't really just keep what I'm doing.
That's kind of where I'm at too.
Yeah, it's like I think I've kind of hit where I wanted to be, so just kind of riding the wave right now.
I talked to Brooke, and I think Brooke wants to kind of do this full time. I think that's kind of her goal, which she's great at it.
Yeah,
so,
she's great.
But I think I'm kind of with you. Like I really like where I'm at. Like if I stay where I'm at currently, like I'm fine.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to do this full time.
Yeah. I mean, I always want to grow followers and keep the videos up, but no, I think right now I'm pretty good. Like I don't think I would go full time. It'd be really hard.
Yeah.
But
oh, one last question. How do you handle burnout? Do you ever get burned out of making content?
I haven't really. I mean, I think I definitely. I don't know. I think I just have to post every day, so I just keep it going. I don't know.
There's that softball competitive.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't had during burnout. Well, I think what really helps is my mom is really into social media. So like, if I'm not wanting to post something for the day, she always has an idea, or she's always down, or like, I don't know. I haven't had to burn out yet. So what about you?
No, I'm burned out right now. That's why I haven't posted that much lately.
Yeah.
I'm just burned out. It's just because I'm not naturally creative.
Mm-hmm.
So it takes a lot for me to get in that mind space of like, all right, what I want to say in this video type of thing.
Yeah.
So like recording content and actually editing the footage is really easy. I can do that anytime.
You should do you only ever do like scripted long videos? Mm-hmm. So like if I'm ever like not feeling like doing a full video, like I'll just do a trending sound. That's like 8 seconds. So maybe you need to like.
I'm also like self-conscious about doing those type of videos because like I don't know, I'm older.
Yeah.
I'm a male.
Yeah.
Like content creation's already kind of like really not very popular. I don't want to say it's not popular for people like me. So that's why I'm always kind of like, oh, do I want to do that?
Well, I think you have such like everyone loves what you're doing with all your videos. So
yeah, I'll just quit sucking and start creating more content. That's what I'll do.
Well, I mean, I think you just have to realize you don't need to do a full minute 30 video every single time that's like edited. And like I had to realize like I don't need to do a video with captions every time. Yeah. Like I don't need to do all the words. Like it's fine. Like you can have like I have auto captions turned on. It doesn't need to be like perfect every time.
Yeah,
or
I got
just do
rid
like
of those a long time ago. I used to do them and I was like, nah.
They take a long time. And then you have to watch the video like 10 times to make sure you didn't mess up a word. So I'll just make sure auto captions is on, and that typically helps. But yeah, you need to like. Do you ever do videos with sound?
I used to.
See, like that's another thing.
Talking about like music behind?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to, and then on Facebook it started copywriting me.
Oh.
And also started not copyright, but like would remove the music. And then when they removed the music, it also removed my voiceover on Facebook.
Okay, so then it was like a double.
So then I was like, no,
yeah. So I guess my biggest tip, like if I'm burning out or if I'm not feeling like posting content, I just don't do the main long form. Mm-hmm. But also like I'll like make a lot of content and have some like in my back pocket, so like I can always like pull out a video if I'm like not feeling like posting for the day.
That's what I need. My problem is I make it. I'm like, I gotta post it, and
yeah.
I just like. That's what I need to do. I need to have a bank.
Yeah.
Of it.
But it's also easy when I can just be like, okay, Mom, we're going to do this dance audio. Okay, 30 seconds, caption it. There we go.
You have to do the vlog with her.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Well, tell the people where to find you at on social media.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram. It's mary.hathaway, Hathaway with an E in the middle. So it's HATHEWAY. And then on TikTok, it's Mary Ledbetter 9. I didn't change when I got married, I didn't change my TikTok name. That's why that's like that. Yeah. So Mary Ledbetter 9 on those.
And then you also can see them, you and your mom at Readers.
Yeah, Readers Tulsa. It's Readers, which is REEDERS. You can come try Swedish candy. We also have the viral Dubai chocolate bar right now. I don't know when you're posting this podcast, but check our Instagram if we still have that.
A couple weeks.
Okay, so check our Instagram if we still have that. But that's in store. We always have trendy candy, so come see us.
Well, Mary, I have a lot more questions for you, but we're over an hour, so.
Over an hour because you didn't start the timer.
Yeah, I forgot about that. maybe we'll have you and your mom on the next one.
Oh, shoot. Oh,
Together.
gosh. That would actually be hilarious. She's the best.
Okay.
So.
That's what we'll do.
Okay.
All right, Mary, thanks so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me on.
And make sure you listen to the next one.